Hello, welcome to this film review for Alita, which I saw a couple of days ago, but by the time I get around to posting this video, it'll be a couple of weeks ago. I really liked it. It's about 2 hours, if I recall correctly. There's a lot in this film that I did like. It's got fighting, which I like that in films. It's got sci-fi, I like that in films. It's post-apocalyptic, I like that in films. It's got an interesting storyline, I like that. Yeah, so generally I liked it. It was a good film. I can't really fault it. There's a lot in this film which goes unanswered. And I think it's pretty obvious there's going to be a sequel. Well, providing the film studio makes enough money. It's usually how it works. If there's enough money made, then they make a sequel regardless. But there's a lot of unanswered questions in the film. But apart from that, I really like it. So basically, Alita is a cyborg. There's cyborgs everywhere in this film. Almost every other person is a cyborg of some description. There's very few people who are actually don't have any kind of modifications. A doctor finds her, the head part, and realises that she's still alive. Sticks her in a body, and then she slowly regains her memories as to what's been going on in the past. She never fully regains her memory, and you never fully understand what's going on. But again, I think that's going to be left to a sequel, or you could find the original manga. Maybe it's on that. I don't know. So basically, this film is set a long way in the future. But what we know is that 300 years in the past, which is still like 200 years in our future, I think the film's set 500 years in the future. But anyway, there's been a war between people on Earth and the people on Mars, and they're very technologically superior. And after the war, you've got like the sky cities fall to the ground, and a lot of technology is lost. People just forget how things work, basically. But Alita is from the time when technology was more superior, so she's the most superior technological thing around, basically. There's no like real bad guy in this. There's a lot of people with grey area. There's a lot. Most people are just out for themselves, really. A lot of films, it's like, you know, this is the good person, this is the bad person, and they fight, and then good prevails, and yay. It's not really like that. There are people who do good things who are considered sort of bad, and then there are people who are considered good who do bad things. Again, everyone's just in it for themselves. There's no like the right or wrong thing. Is quite a grey area, so that makes it kind of interesting, you know. And again, they never fully explain why they had this war 300 years in the past. Who the good people are, who the bad people are. I mean, like, it looks like, you know, they're kind of led to believe that maybe the people of Earth are the good people and the Martians, say Martians, they're humans and cyborgs, and they're not like aliens, they're just migrated to Mars and then, you know, they've come back. But they never fully explain why they're fighting and who the main antagonist is. And they kind of do allude to it every so often, and they do make reference to one guy. They do make reference to certain people in the film as like being like the main bad people. But again, their agenda and motive isn't really 100% clear as to exactly what's going on. Like the main bad guy lives in the Sky City, the last remaining one. And you don't really see this person very much. And then he speaks with somebody else. And again, there's no distinct black and white. This is good, this is evil. Everything is kind of like, you know, everything's sort of a grey area. And Alita is basically trying to figure out what's going on, who she is, who she was. And then fight the bad people as she finds them. Yeah, I liked it. I mean, as I said, there are a lot of unanswered questions in the film. It's deliberately open-ended, and there's so many loose ends which need tying off. So it's going to need another film, a sequel, to tie off all the loose ends all the way through. It's like, okay, well, that isn't explained, and that isn't explained, and that isn't explained. And then she never gets to the ultimate bad dude, even if he is the ultimate bad dude. We don't know. It's left unexplained. She's trying to get to the Sky City, and you see one of her flashbacks she's tried in the past. So Yeah, I really liked it. There's not a lot wrong with it really. There was one bit that made me think, oh, that's a bit daft, but I can't really recall what that was now. Yeah, so it's all around generally a good film, I thought. If you like those sort of things, if you like your silly sci-fi films and your combat, the fighting style she uses is like the cyborg fighting style, but she does do a little bit of kung fu practice in her bedroom, but it's like blink and you miss it. It's a very quick scene. Um, but yeah, it's a good film. I liked it. You should go watch it. It's definitely one that I liked. All right. I'm going to be trying to do a film review every day in March. Check out my future film reviews. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet. But we'll see. All right, and bye.